All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Arakakodash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim, preaching his word in all truth and sincerity. It's just a quick one. This is Romans 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. And all these scriptures, all right, were written aforetime. Okay. These scriptures, okay, were declared what would be contained in the Bible, which is a collection of books, before even the foundations of the planet Earth were established. Okay? As a matter of fact, everything that goes on in the planet Earth, or the planet as you know of as Earth, but it's called Eden, okay, Idan in the Hebrew, was written aforetime. All the people, all the nations, the things that be taking place now, the things that are coming in the near future were written aforetime. And the scriptures are for the learning, all right, of the man of the Lord, the elect of Israel. Okay, 2/3 of our people, they're going to get it in the kingdom. They're going to know it after death by pain. But see, it's for us to get it now, us to learn this now, and come back and repent to the Lord so that we can receive salvation. Okay, the Lord, he is not dealing with Israel as a whole. All right, when you read in the book of Romans, it tells you that the election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. Okay, 2/3 of our people, they are not going to learn, all right, the way we are learning right now. Okay, they're not going to learn, spiritually and receive it on this side with open arms. Okay, through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they're going to receive it, okay, after death by pain, man. That's horror. Okay, that's horrifying. All right, the things that they're about to go through, ultimately being resurrected to get hit with nuclear missiles, man. Okay, this is why us that know the truth, us that are learning, okay, to strive for the masteries, man. Okay, to be as perfect as we possibly can. Okay, to be as righteous as we possibly can with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, now every brother, every sister does not have the same measure of faith, all right, or understanding. So that's why I say, according to your measure. That's why the scriptures speak about according to your measure. Okay, to eat as much honey that is suffice for thee. Okay, not every brother, not every sister, can eat a jar of honey spiritually. All right. They say, honey, you eat it, and if you eat too much in too short of time, okay, you can actually vomit it up. It'll actually get you sick. Okay? So according to your measure, all right? For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. Okay? We got to learn. All right? We started by learning the name of the Lord. And it continues on from there. Okay? It says that we, through patience, we have to develop patience. You learn. You learn as you go. All right? And your faith, Okay, you being bound in the word, you understanding, receiving, and applying the word to your everyday life, it begins to grow patience within you. Okay, because you're going to go through adversity. You're going to go through things to build you up, to prove you. Okay, so that you can be more patient, have more mercy and charity, and, you know, gain more understanding. All right. It says, and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Ultimately, what this is building up is our faith and our hope. Okay, that's why we got to stay in the word. Okay, we got to drink from our own cistern, which these scriptures, this is our cistern. This is our water well. This is our well of life. Okay, this is Yahweh Shai. Okay, he said, look, I came to give them life that they may have it more abundantly. This is it. This is all we've been looking for. This is our heart's desire. Because ultimately the scriptures say in the Apocrypha, it says wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. Okay? This is how we're going to receive the kingdom. First, it starts with the word and building your faith. Okay? It starts with the elect being sealed. All right, with this knowledge in their forehead, in their mind. And then it's physically going to manifest, man. We're going to see Yahweh Shai return. Okay? That's why we got to have patience, because we're not on, the Lord is not on our time. We're on the Lord's time, man. Okay, we got to wait for the Lord. In your patience, possess your souls. All right, we don't know how much longer we got here. We can only speculate according to prophecy, according to things that are taking place right now. And we know it's close. Okay, they're talking about Agenda 2030. All right, that by then they want to start microchipping people, man. It's super heavy, because I was watching Demolition Man. I wasn't watching it, but I watched the, a quick scene of Demolition Man. That movie with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, came out in the 90s. And, it was dealing with the future and AI and, a complete digital world. It's a really good movie. You got to watch it. Let's just say it like that. And in the movie, they mention, as they're showing it, it's a trailer. It says in the year 2032. So it hit, this fucking devil, the self-proclaimed white man, Esau Edom, this has been his goal since the beginning, man. Okay. This has literally been this devil's goal. All right. To microchip everybody, to have everybody under his rule. Okay. His dominion. Forever. Okay. That has been his goal. All right. To eradicate Jake and, which are you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and censor you, to whether he completely annihilates you or keeps certain Jakes alive for slaves and entertainment, man. That's all you are to this devil. Okay, but if he were to have it his way, it'd be complete fucking hell for everybody, all nations, even other Edomites. All right, except for their elite. Okay? But yeah, man, these scriptures were written for our learning. All right, for our understanding. All right, for us to develop patience, know that we're on the Lord's time. Okay? And to build our hope, to give us hope. All right, because going back to that Agenda 2030 and that movie, Demolition Man, All right, with this wisdom, we got hope. We know that this is the truth. Okay? And now that we understand, we're learning. Okay, we know to be patient because this is real. This is going to take place. Okay? This is going to happen. All right? In our lifetime, man. You gotta have hope. You gotta believe. You gotta keep going, man. Keep moving forward. Okay? Keep growing. All right? Like brothers like to say, don't lighten up, tighten up. Okay? And once again, in your patience, man, possess your souls. We're not out of here yet, but soon we will be. But you know, all this learning that we're going through, all this, all this learning you should be, with the time that you have, should be learning and should be building your faith, building your hope, because it's going to all get put to a test. All right, real soon. Okay, the charagma, which is the mark of the beast, which is a microchip that they want to implant into you. Okay, that's the ultimate test, man. Okay, and we're building our faith, our hope, so that we don't fail, man. All right. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem our Kakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, as well as all you sincere, Akwathim, Akim, that are not necessarily prophets. All right. Only men can be prophets, of course. But you do have men and women that do believe, and men that believe that are not necessarily prophets. Shalom to the elect.